what is up? I hope you're having a great week so far, and I hope you will enjoy the video. Thanks, you guys, for everything you have done for my channel. All of the support, it's awesome, but if you are new, make sure to subscribe with notifications and like the video. Also, comment for a chance at shout out starting with this video. I'll be doing shoutouts. Anyways, enough of my talking. Let's actually. I will do probably more theories and maybe another part for this specific theory, and it's my first theory, guys. So, well, let's actually get off the ground on this talk because this is what you guys have been waiting for. This is a Vicous bee theory. Well, if you don't know what Vicous bee is Vicous bee is a bee inside bee swarm simulator that is black and gray and white covered. Why did I almost say colored? With some spikes. Or you can also call it stingers, I guess. But I call it stingers. I don't know why I use spikes for once instead of stingers. And it is an event bee that you need 250 stingers to claim the bee by the spider field. In the 5 bee zone, just like windy bee, can appear in fields or patches and start attacking you. And when you defeat it, it gives you some items called stingers that look like the things on the bee itself that you could use to claim Vicous bee. Also, you could use it to give your bees more attack damage for a limited time as an effect. Now that I covered that, this theory is relating to the fields and patches specifically. I can't say specifically, guys. Don't blame me. Okay, please. About these fields and patches, what am I looking at exactly is how likely will Vicous bee spawn the majority times in what fields. Now, I did some studying not too long ago, and I found out the top 5 fields. Number 5 is the one and only Clover Field. Number 4, of course, is the mountaintop field. Number 3, the spider field. Number 2, the cactus. It's called the Cactus Field, but I think I should say Cacti Field. And number 1, the rose. Now, as you can see, there's still a lot of time left in the video. So yes, that's totally not all. But I wonder what else. You wonder what else I have to say. The real part of the theory comes on in the scene now. The theory question we look at is, why did Onet choose these fields? Now, it may be a coincidence that it didn't do it on purpose or not. Let's look into the section if it's totally, not coincidence. Then that means we look into why he chooses the fields, of course. But, of course I'm talking about that, but I'm just gonna see it as if, it's real life and, Vicous bee's perspective, how we use this, mostly. Anyways, we're going to be talking about this individually for each field. And let's begin with the Clover Field now. Yeah, so we're starting now. The Clover Field is located in the no-bee zone with all pollen colors. Now, I need to confirm the fact that Vicous bee is smart to prove most of the theories for each field. The way I can confirm this, Vicous bee is smart enough to do a few things to attack you and move places and fields. But he can attack you in 2 ways. So that's kind of 3, but I won't really count it. The 2 ways are the red dots and the stingers out of the ground. The reason moving places is smart because he's trying to get a place where he's farther away from you, because Vicous bee knows the farther away he is, the more likely your bees come to you. But if Vicous bee gets closer to you instead, Vicous bee wants to try to attack you in a more efficient way. So that makes Vicous bee smart. But there's probably another way that I don't know, because there's out of 8 billion people, at least 1 person to come up with one idea. Anyways, because there's around 8 billion people in the world. Anyways, so that makes, of course that makes Vicous bee smart. If Vicous bee is smart enough, then Vicous bee knows that the Clover Field is lucky, because clovers are considered a lucky plant. so he would want to be in a lucky place, right? Anyways, on to the next field theory. The mountaintop field is located in 25 zone. So let's think here about the mountaintop field. Since we know that Vicious Bee is smart, he or she could also be smart enough to know this piece of information. Not everyone can go to the 25 zone unless they have 25 bees or more, and the mountaintop field is in 25 zone. He would want to go there since there's a more likely chance not many people would go in the server attack him and he could survive there, because of course you want to survive a fight like Vicious Bee. That's the first reason. Okay, the second reason. Well, the mountaintop field is a pretty fun field and everyone needs some fun in life, even Vicious Bee. Well, I'm going to give you a sample to see how really good the pros are, to of course troll the people who can't go there, if you like trolling, to see a good view of the map, to check on Mondo Chick, his old friend, if they're friends, I don't know. And yeah, like now, of course everyone needs a fun life. That's the thing I'm pointing out. Now, next field, the spider field. The spider field now is what I'm talking about, of course, so I'll start. Spider field is in the 5 zone with just only white pollen, yes indeed. One reason may because, as I said a few seconds ago, everyone wants fun in their life, even Vicious Bee, and this is fun to troll for Vicious Bee maybe. And how is this trolling, guys? What do you think? There's actually 2 ways of this trolling. One is the fact that for the 5 zone noobs can't go here, you know. And number 2, I know that's a small way of trolling. So you know how there's actually the sign like next to the spider field of wanted sign? People will be looking at it like, wow, that's creepy and mysterious. And even more creepy, Vicious Bee will want to just spawn in the spider field there. But you know, whenever he spawns, usually people aren't just reading that. He probably thinks that he probably has bad eyesight. Like the face he makes looks like bad eyesight, right, guys? Right. But the other possible reason is here. Well, this is about Own It more of. Own It could have put in the spider field because if this was in real life, then would you see a bee type like this appear in a field near a cave with gloomy colored flowers? Like a bee like this. Of course, that would make total sense. A black, gray, white bee, a creepy style. And now the next theory. The Cactus Field is one of my favorites, located in the 15 bee zone with all colors of pollen. This field is chosen by Vicious Bee because of the thorns on the cacti plants. And that may just seem weird to you, but he may just think, or she, of course, it would help him or her while fighting somehow, or just was curious and wanted to check out the field because he was interested, or she, of the fact cacti had thorns on it. This field is located in the 15 zone with the pollen colors of red and white. This was all been waiting for. 3 reasons, by the way, for this field. Now, the rose field is a reason kind of like the cactus field, for one. There are thorns on roses, also the stems, and of course he thinks it'll help and make you weak in battle and help him or her as a strength. The second possible reason, or maybe some of these reasons are combined, like both of them, all of them, 2 of them, you know. Well, anyways, rose is the color of anger, extreme evil. You know what I mean. And Vicious Bee may think that's a weakness for you. The spot, this is a spot you can also troll in. Well, Vicious Bee more of, kind of, in the same way, but even better. It's more easy to look at the rose field than the cactus. An example is in the sunflower field. You have a great view there. That is basically the end of the video, guys. Thanks for coming to watch, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.